For decades, if things get a little tough around Tucson, only two words are necessary. Bear down. And that's what the Arizona Wildcats hope to do in front of their homestanding fans today. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Wildcats about to kick it away and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Wisconsin's offense has the ball first today. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the...
There he goes! So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back to pass, it's Edwards. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Badgers will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So Arizona's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe?
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Badgers getting that pass rush from the 2nd level like they did with a T.J. Watt or his brother who played up front who transferred from Central Michigan.
They've had a long list of guys, and it's funny, they all kind of look the same. You know, athletic, smart guys that are tough guys, but one thing you have to have at Wisconsin for defense, versatility when you play linebacker.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Hudson. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Slings it downfield. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And how about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Got it behind the line. It's Anthony. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Looking downfield on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Mason. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Ballard. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw again. Using the quick game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. And the Badgers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Lofts one deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 15. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Arizona will try to pay off this red zone trip. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air, it's Edwards. Caught over the middle, it's Anthony. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ballard. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Running to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Mason. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
The Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here comes the noise as this crowd doing everything they can to help the defense bear down on third down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air. It's Fafita. Quick completion on the out. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Arizona runs out the punt tee. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. A first down run on the doorstep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Badgers! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. USF put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Bulls had 0 issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. All that speculation all week, and now we know Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Arizona comes out with another first down. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Pulls it in, it's Patterson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Catch in the middle, it's Burnett. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Got it in the middle, it's Patterson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Touch pass on the run. Nice move to keep running. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
The Badgers will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Oh, he's got some space. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Patterson. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Patterson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Hands it off. Oh, he's got a chance. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught close to the marker, it's Hudson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Hudson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch.
Touchdown, Arizona! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. To the air, it's Fafita. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make turning it on. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Dumps it off in the flats. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field.
And that's in Arizona.
Gives it to the back on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to set up the screen. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And to open the 4th quarter, they'll start with a field goal attempt. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Pressure coming. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Quarterback and a running back set up in the pistol. To the air on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grab near the sticks, it's Burnett. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Arizona!
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Akron came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks inside InfoCision Stadium had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Swings it out to the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Let's talk a little about Arizona. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics, but make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all offseason, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward.
They want to run it left here. There he goes. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To throw, it's Edwards. Finds his big tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The give to the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. A strike downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Badgers getting set on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's perfect. They took it 64 yards right down the field. The deficit is huge, this one is all, but over the they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Arizona has it in the red zone.
And that's in Arizona.
Dropping back, it's Fafita. Works the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. a disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead of you.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out next week.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.